Hello everybody and welcome back to Starsector. Last time we were doing, what was it, the Jansen something? We were basically scanning a bunch of gates so we could get this Jansen thing working. Jansen, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, we've scanned 6 gates and I'm ready to head back to the academy. But first we're making a few changes to the fleet, finally. So in fact we're better off going into the station here. Well, let's go ahead and just go to the refit screen. So we have downsized the fleet slightly. I've also gone ahead and brought out the Onslaught. This build is interesting. This was one of Rannick's. I am a bit concerned by the sheer differentiation between the flux dissipation and flux per second, and this includes the flux distributor being built in as well, and that's mainly because of the Jolnir cannons. Something that I do like. If anything, maybe 2 Storm Needlers might be... Oh, we've got 3 of them as well. Very tempted to go with that. What's the flux per second? 700. These are 667, yes. I am rather tempted to do that. These are really good. I'll keep it as is for now, but if anything, I'd be tempted to strip these right back down to hypervelocity drivers to really bring that flux right down, because that would bring it right down, wouldn't it? Yeah, quite a lot actually. I've gone ahead and added efficiency overhaul to quite a few of the vessels as well. Do we actually have it here? I don't think we do, but I don't know if we really have the space. I quite like everything we have there. Yes, we've added it here. We've got insulated engine assembly. I was thinking actually this could be Red Sonja's new vessel. There you go. Congratulations, if you'd like it. And if you want to rename it, by all means, TTS Xenorphica. Maybe you can think of something Welsh that's appropriate for it. That would be really awesome, so up to you. But either way, it's basically more Reapers. Look, there's 6 as opposed to 4. I've gone ahead and added expanded missile racks. This is basically one of the default builds, and actually, do you know what? It's not half bad. We're good against armor, good against shields there. I do think maybe we're better off going all the heavy needlers. Although I'm going to keep it as it is for now. Yeah, going 4 heavy needlers could be quite fun. The range of these is 700, flux per second 200. What's the damage? Damage per second 250 on the heavy needlers. Hypervelocity drivers 275, and the range is better. Now that is tempting, isn't it? They are good though, heavy needlers. Good against shield. Does generate a lot less flux, so actually no, the heavy needler's the way to go. We do have these new weapons, which I'm going to hold off on yet. I do actually record an extra week ahead in Starsector at the moment, just because my schedule is very busy the week this comes out, and that's why. So that's why I'm doing that. What else have we done? I think I've gone ahead and given a few overhauls. I've gone ahead and put hypervelocity drivers here because these are freaking dangerous. If this thing gets near anything, I think that's what I did. Yeah, it's just solid. Really solid vessel. We've gone ahead and given it the Cobras back as well. A couple of those is really nice. I've not done anything here. And I've not done anything with my own vessel, this is now mine because I'm rather enjoying it. The only thing I need to do is get rid of these damn swarmers. And the question is, how do I do that? What do I do to make that happen? Defensive targeting rate. I don't think I necessarily need this. I think that's what I decided on. And I was thinking of going for Sabo SRM pods. We've got lots of... Yeah. Given the speed of it... Oh, we're just shy. Here we go. A couple of broadswords will do. 3. There we go. Do you know what? There we go. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Targeting sensor array, flux distributor. Yeah, flux dissipation is really nice on this thing. I quite like that actually. Oh, we've got 3 left. Oh, okay, that was weird. Oh, right, because we already had 3 on it, didn't we? Yeah, that's fine. I'm much happier with that because this we can basically quickly lower the shields. We can use the Hydra EDM, which is really nice. Yeah, very good actually. Double check the weapon groups, make sure they're okay. The Saber, do you know what? The Pylum LRM launcher can be automatic. Kind of like maybe in its own sort of category, I guess. Yeah, looks good. Looks very good. What about the weapon groups here? I believe the Reapers, yeah, Plasma Cannon, these are all manual. These are automatic. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Weapon groups here. I'm going to give this a go myself. Thermal Pulse and the Harpoon MRMs. Yeah, that makes perfect sense as well. Built-in weapons. The Jolnirs are automatic. They're in separate... That's interesting. They're in separate things. I guess that's because of what they had before. Yeah, that would be why. I am tempted to go a bit cheaper on one of these. Just slightly, but I'm not sure what I would do if I was to do something else. Perhaps we just go more point defense. Nah, we'll give it a go. Give it a go as I think it was intended. I could be totally wrong. Also, once we get rid of stuff like degraded shield, faulty power grid, I think in particular, that's one we need to go. We've got a few demods here we need to remove. Okay, that looks quite good. So I have been picking up supplies as well. I mean, we need a lot. Apparently, we need a lot for the next section, the next part of the game. The mission. So I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if something costs supplies. Mainly, I end up using supplies when the fleet gets damaged. So I don't know. Am I going to get into a big fight again? Which does make me think, do I need more ships? But then I feel like I don't know. I mean, surely I should be expecting a massive fight, but I don't know. So I'm a bit apprehensive about that, but I'm still going to downsize the fleet slightly to sort of really high quality. We've also got a couple of officers as well and extra ships here. We're looking pretty good actually right now. So I'm going to take command of probably these two. I'll give that a go. I have to give that a go right today. The other thing I want to do as well is if we go to planets as well, I would like your input on where we should set up a colony. That is something I was probably meant to do last time, really. So if we do it by hazard rating, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got quite a few to choose from, really. The Epsilon Draco system, we'll start with that. Epsilon Draco system has quite a bit going on here. I'll just sort of skim through it basically so you can see what there is. I believe this is probably our favourite candidate. Abundant ore resources. Not very hazardous. Sorry, it's quite hazardous. This is quite a good one. Widespread ruins, doesn't matter. Common organics, sparse ore deposits, poor farmlands, which we can, I think, negate. This is the tundra world that was on the world. Again, nothing particularly amazing apart from abundant organics, I guess. That's about it. Extreme weather here. Trace volatiles. Not a massive amount. What's this? Low gravity. Okay. No atmosphere. And there you go. There's that. And that's really annoying. How do I get out of that without being an absolute muppet? We've got the Darien system. That was our original one. I don't know if you remember that. This is a really good... It was a pretty good system. Distance is far, but it doesn't matter because of the fact that we're going to be using wormholes and stuff. It's also got 2 reasonable worlds. This one has, I think, common organics. It's got a bunch of ore deposits. Rich farmland, actually. This is a really, really good world to start on. It would grow very quickly, so I am genuinely considering that. The only thing is it's got moderate ore deposits on this world, so that's not so bad. And then we have ultra rich, rare ore deposits here. The only thing we're lacking is volatiles, so that is something to consider. Yeah, that is something to certainly consider. Planet list, there we go. Right, thank you. And then we'll also have a little look through some of these other worlds here. So the Alpha Chid Bogota system. This has a 75% hazard rating world, which has plentiful organics, rich farmland. That's actually a very good starting world, isn't it? We then have one of abundant ore deposits here with 150%. That's not so bad. 175 here if we want, again, moderate ore deposits. Probably this one though. Abundant ore deposits, really nice. Then we have rich rare ore deposits here on this barren world. So this is also one to consider. I think the really good farmland and plentiful organics could be very profitable potentially. So there's another world there. Let's take a look at the planet list again. What have we got? This system down here, there's a jungle world. Class 3 planets. Let's have a quick look down here. This has... I don't even remember this at all. Poor farmland, sparse ore deposits, common organics. Yeah, 100% hazard rating, but we also have another jungle world, common organics, poor farmland, abundant ore deposits, rich ore deposits down here, irradiated world, ooh. Abundant rare ore deposits there. We also have a gas giant, so we know there's going to be some sort of volatiles there. Abundant rare ore deposits. So really, diffuse volatiles. Diffuse volatiles can be found here, may be sufficient for industrial extraction, no bonuses. Okay, so we actually have it down here, but that's 250% hazard rating. That's quite insane, actually. Cryovolcanic world, very cool. There we go. So yeah, another world there. And I think finally, Actually, I think we might have 2 more here. We've got the Delta Pyramses. This was one that I think I quite liked as well. There was a lot going on here, but there was actually not many neighbouring planets. I'd like more planets, I think, but there's another one with plentiful organics if we wanted an adequate farmland. And then I think this is the last one in Thrial, which also has 2 suns, common organics. We have a gas giant here. We have a toxic world here. I've not really surveyed much, have I? Decivilized. There is no rule. There is a civilization there, though. Groups of survivors, apparently, somehow living there. Ultra-rich ore deposits. Not air deposits, ore deposits. There's no air deposits. I must have been in a bit of a rush to get out of here. No atmosphere, moderate ore deposits. An interesting one to consider. So yeah, I'd really like your input on this, because otherwise I'm just going to pick one and away we go. And at the moment, I'm probably picking... What one would I be picking? I think Darien is tempting, but Epsilon Draco is really good because it does have a bit of everything. It really does, and it's not that far, but that doesn't matter. That's not really the point. But we have something like the ultra-rich ore deposits there, rich ore deposits here. We could kind of specialize, I think. Yeah. Very tempted to go for this. That seems like a good system. Alright, anyway. So we've scanned all the worlds. We are now... Sorry, scanned all the gates, I should say. It's now back to the Academy, although I think I might, along the way, stop off at... I think Kalan's got some... It doesn't have cheap supplies, but it has cheaper supplies than a few places, so I am actually going to head over here first. Alright, so here we are back at the station. At the Academy. Okay, let us talk to the Provost. Right. With the gate scans complete and Dowd's assurances that the hegemony will not interfere, we may proceed to the implementation phase. The Provost allows herself a small smile as she turns to you. This is Scylla's moment, of course. Let me link her in. Provost Baird, Captain Chimpy, Corus greets you. Explain the Janus device. That's a Janus device. Baird says, for the captain here. She looks nervous. The prototype device, she begins, yes, in broad strokes, to scan for the gate aperture. We direct a self-modifying phase hyperwave pulse which causes a resonation in lower dimensions which, she looks up from the projected schematic and notices she's losing her audience. Let's skip ahead to the application section. The schematics flicker through several labyrinthine arrangements and settle on an action flowchart. Here we are. The principle of the Janus prototype is similar to the scanner, but far more energetic. By tuning the pulse to the unique resonant signature of a particular gate aperture, one might theoretically activate the link. A second input would then target a known gate egress, though avoiding destructive interference in the Caliber-Yau manifold is tricky. So this would reopen the gate network. Baird cuts in. Not exactly. Thank you for your attention to details, Scylla. But if I may summarize, at this level of energy input, a temporary link should be created between 2 gates. The Provost gets a distant look, then with sufficient energy and stable resonance, injected the entire gate system. Okay, wait, what? Stable resonance injected into the entire gate system. Okay. This time Corus interrupts, but the data, it shows that the system, the resonance, it is fundamentally chaotic. There are clearly some others, not some factors we're seeing results that the model that doesn't account for. And at higher magnitudes, the result could be, she searches for words, some way to bind chaos and destruction into quantified language. That's enough, academician, Baird says forcefully. The captain is a highly skilled professional, doesn't need to hear all of this to do their job. Well, Baird turns to you, leaving Corus cowed. Academician Corus will return to work to refining the details as more data is gathered. As a great man once said, technological advance is an inherently iterative process. Captain, she says, the first prototype Janus device is being transferred to your fleet. Test it on a gate manifold you have scanned. Record everything with your sensor suite and modified instruments we have provided. This may be the most important experiment in the history of the Persian sector. Okay. So we've got to scan one that we've scanned, yes? Sorry, we use it on one that we've already scanned. The manifold, of course. Crew speaks up one last time. Just don't use it in an inhabited system. Ah, like the incident in Calicor. The hegemony, it wouldn't be good. Thank you, Baird, said acidly. For the reminder, academician. The provost turns to you now. Obviously, we shall not repeat my predecessor's mistakes. Test this somewhere quiet. She turns from a hollow display, a dismissal. I await your results, Captain. Baird terminates the comms. Okay, so we have to use this on a gate that's not... We basically haven't scanned, because they've all been in inhabited systems, haven't they? So let's leave. Okay. I'm gonna have to look around every single place, aren't I? Oh, please don't tell me the Epsilon Draco has one. No, it doesn't, thank goodness for that. Okay, cool. Right, I'll be right back with you once I've found somewhere that does have a gate, because I know I've seen some before. Ah, I found one. There's an inactive gate here in the Alpha Sahara system. That is down here. That is really damn close. Really, really, really close. That is wonderful news. Okay, good. So, what have we got then? Exploration and bounties. Is there anything along the way? There is. What's this, though? Lydic Path base. Yeah, we can kick your ass. Get a nice little 130k in the process. Sure. What else have we got? A domain era probe is down here. I don't know if I've already discovered that or not. Survey data. Have I been to these systems? I think I have. We also have... To be fair, if something happens along the way, I probably don't want to do that then, do I? This is not bad though, is it? Oh, if they were both available, that could be worth it. Doing that and then making our way back. But I think we'll just basically take out that path base, essentially. Yeah, alright then. I think that's the plan, is to head over here. Yep, yes it is. Okay, lovely. Let's go. We'll get into a nice little fight, and then we will activate the Janus device. We've got lots of supplies, as you can see, although they very quickly started dwindling there. I might actually go for a quick save here, just to be on the safe side. Okay, here is the path base. Path base. And I don't see any other fleets coming in. They don't seem too fussed by me, which I'm kind of surprised by. That I didn't necessarily expect. I know the location of a laser blueprint. Wow. Amazing. Are they good for trading? I assume not, although we could probably get a few... even on the black market, their stuff's not exactly very well priced, is it? Not really surprised, they are all the way out here. I might pick up their supplies though, and their fuel, just to be on the safe side. Consider military options. Can we launch a raid? Right, my raid strength, they have no defenses. That is quite good, actually. We'll grab some drugs. Everyone loves a few drugs. We'll grab some supplies. Really, I think lots of supplies is what I'm more interested in. And a tiny bit of fuel, and maybe even some of that. Alright, let's go. Yes. Pretty effective. We lost 11 Marines. They hate us. So really, we might as well just go all out. Nice to pick up a few supplies there, though. Few blueprints. What's this about? Defensive targeting array. Already known. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and probably attack the base. Yeah, this is it. Transfer command. I'm going to go ahead and test out. I keep forgetting the name of it, though. Onslaught, that's it, isn't it? Yes. We want a lot of stuff that attacks. We also want to test these out. We want the mobility of the Fury. We want that. And, oh, so close to getting that as well. We'll go for this. Okay, let's deploy. Oh yeah, here we go. Right, what is it? The drive burn, isn't it? Yes. Let's keep moving, keep it moving. You can see all the little... what are these coming up here? Hello. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. There it is. Do you mind? Right, everybody, attack it. What's one of you? Honestly. Okay. Have look at this thermal pulse laser. Ooh. Whoa, I'm just gone charging in. Really just launching everything right now. I am running a bit hot. The Jolnies, I think, are too hot. This is mainly to be used against chips, I suppose. Go for a quick vent. I think they've kind of got it covered over here. That Reaper you need to start using those Reapers. I keep calling them Reapers, they're Aurors. There we go, that's it, guys. Done. Right, claim victory. Fantastic. And not only that, we get the 130,000, I think. Yes, very good. Very, very good. They are rather happy about that. This is brilliant news for us. Good. And who was coming over to us? You there. What's the deal with you, Yeah, come over here. Yeah, get over here. We're going to take you out. I'm going to take you out. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Accept the comm request. Ha! You kidding me? Moving to engage. Honestly, these guys. Let's go with... I kind of lost a lot there. I'm taking this then. Continue. Only because it's not very combat ready at the moment. Here we go. Bit of these. Hang on, no, there we go. Lovely, that'll do. We'll all go park up here. Alright, so let the fight begin. You know what? You can have some of this. Do you not have any shields? You appear to have absolutely no shields. So in that case, let's give you the port side of the vessel. There we go. Yes. Well, there goes that Eradicator. It is not going to survive. Yeah. Got some sabos for you. Gonna have to bring my shields off for a moment. Oh, we're overloading. Could you guys help me out, please? Thank you. Lovely, there goes another Eradicator. Oh, hello, there's a cheeky bugger back here. Alright, looks like the sabos are in the wrong spot. Right, here we go. We're using a little bit of everything here. There we go. Oh, he took him out. That was good. That was real good. The shield's only just absorbed that. Right, we need to kind of get away for a moment. Just for a hot moment. Okay. Tell you what, these Pathers are bloody mad, aren't they? We'll let them go. Consider ship recovery. Nothing good there. Take what they've got. Marvellous. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of salvage here, I'm hoping. There we go, not too bad at all. Alright then, I mean, at this point we might as well just break this down for parts, yes? Feels like the thing to do. Are you really pursuing me? Come on now. You've lost. And you've lost your main fleet as well. Let's break it for salvage. Yep. Do it. Just no point in really having this, but I don't know if we're going to come back here. Okay, here we go. We're going up to the gate. There appears to be stuff on it. It might just be a debris field. Yeah, it is actually a debris field. Okay, that's good. Well, we will gather this. A couple of supplies here. Alright, here it is. So scan the gate. Okay, we have now scanned it. Let's use the Janus prototype on the gate. Here we go. So, you know immediately that something is wrong. The hyperspace manifold display lights up with garish colours in violent whirls and jags. The representation's colour key glitching out on parameters beyond any anticipated scale. You hear a discordant tone, the hyperspace storm alarm weirdly sounded here in normal space, and something else echoing somewhere which exists only in your mind like a wall of pain. The Lieutenant's officer shouts a warning, wavefront approaching. Uh-oh. Oh my god. And just to, rub salt on them. I've got way too many personnel on me. Okay. I'm guessing there's nothing we can do about this. Well, that didn't go so well, did it? No. I guess we return to the academy? And let them know what happened. That was a little bit poor. Oh. Oh. It's unstable and cannot be used. So we're going to have to transverse jump this. Very interesting. Yeah. Bloody messed up this entire system then. Oh dear. Okay, well we've made it back. The supplies are dwindling. Repaired compromised armor, that's cool. You tell me what happened. I could have been killed by that thing. But you weren't. You're a survivor, Captain, which is why you're ideal for this work. Besides, she says too casually, making history is a dangerous career choice, the one you chose. Baird turns to Corus, academician. When will the next iteration of the prototype be complete? I don't... She starts. We need more time. Academician. Baird begins a warning. Corus interrupts. I'm a theoretician, not an engineer. This isn't a matter of just fitting pipes or aligning agraph plates. What we're doing is completely new, and our engineering process is primitive. We're scientists trying to assemble the equivalent of a new hyperdrive in a teaching workshop. Not only are the facilities insufficient, the project application falls outside of my expertise. Baird visibly calms herself, but beneath her collected facade, something seethes. You do not realize, the provost says, that I am holding several hegemony ministries at bay. They're rearing to storm and purge the Glatia Academy again. All I have on my side are the good graces of the hive scum hegemon, Baikal Dowd, and that is only held up by the sector-shattering promise of what the results of this project could mean. If I don't get results, the lucky ones will live out their days in some obliate near the core of Kotal. I'm sorry you're having trouble, she says, without a trace of apology, but I am accommodating the conditions. I am accommodating the conditions circumstances have provided. So by all means, Silla, take your time. Baird finishes with icy sarcasm. Corus starts like she wants to speak. What? Baird says. Is that... What is it? I need Elisa Zal, Corus says quietly. Who? Says Baird. Her patience for an excuse is at an end. A friend, an engineer, the best hardware wizard I've ever known, except she's in trouble. It's a long story, but when we knew each other back on Westernese, there was... Baird interrupts the backstory. Captain Chimpy, get Corus's friend if she thinks that'll help. Do whatever it takes, she says. Bribe, blackmail, kill. I do not care. Be smart and be quiet about it. If we get a new prototype before you find this Elisa Zal character, we'll try that route. If not, carry on. I want to know the details, because other than that, I don't care. Okay, Academician Silla Corus, the provost withering tension like a pulsar beam. I don't want to hear a single non-actionable complaint until you have a new Janus prototype ready to deploy. Captain Chimpy will run any of your little errands. Now, the provost concludes, I have a meeting with a very pricky hegemony inspector, and we're both going to pretend that we know nothing about what just happened here. Both of you get off my comms. Oh wow, damn. Okay, so where do we go? Very nice. It should be under important. No, the academy. At the gates. Okay, right, what does she need me to do? Let's open up the comms. We need to talk to Corus. So, Corus appears on the comms display. Captain Chimpy, hello. She takes a deep breath. Thank you for contacting me. I'm sorry about everything. Provost Baird, the failed experiment. I should have never gone ahead with it when I wasn't absolutely certain of your safety. I understand, but Baird can be a bit assertive. Yeah, that's one word for it, she says. Corus shakes her head and takes a deep breath. So, about finding Elisa Zal, I think we need Gargoyle in on this conversation. Let me, she taps her datapad. Gargoyle appears with a flash. Silla, girl, where have you been? The goons won't let me into the lab anymore, so I snuck in when they were changing shift. Your bright but stylistically sedated friends told me you were in some kind of important meeting, so I thought, how important could it be if I wasn't invited? So I had to ask Alvis what was going on, and you believe it? You know how he is, all stammering and trying so hard not to lie or say anything against the old witch, and the hacker pauses, taking in Corey's demeanour and yours. Oh, this is about the experiment in the exploding, isn't it? Queen Bee wasn't very happy about that, huh? No, not especially. Yes, says Corus. I mean, no, she wasn't happy, but what's important now is that we find Elisa. Zal, Gargoyle interrupts, looking pleased. Yes, you know her? Oh, yes, but please, I must apologise, Gargoyle says. I'm not going to try that one. I've interrupted your story. Go on. I don't want to spoil anything too soon. Corus recovers her composure. Okay, yes, so I've actually been in contact with Elisa off and on. Maybe the captain here knows about that. The problem with Elisa is, well, she's been held sort of prisoner by Cantor. Gargoyle nods enthusiastic at this revelation. Cantor, as in the pirate warlord Cantor. Also, what do you mean by sort of prisoner? Well, she's allowed some contact with the outside world, privileges. Obviously, I guess, due to our arrangements, but that's all been through Cantor's organisation, and then through whatever pirates owe the Cantor's a favour. When Elisa says, drop this instrument package in orbit, if Cantor is behind her, it gets done. Elisa can sneak some things past Cantor people, her work is beyond them by a long shot. Chris smiles with pride at this, but it's risky, and getting riskier. Cantor is a bit, she flutters her hand, trying to figure out how to express it. Her reactor is a bit leaky? Gargoyle, I feel like you know something about what's going on here. Oh, no, the hacker says. But yes. A little here and there. I mean, how could I not? Zal has a reputation. She's Zal. It would be a delight to assist in another Zal scheme. You can tell from the way Gargoyle says a reputation that this is a sign of great respect for someone who does not respect easily. Alright, how do we get Zal out? Let's just focus on that. I can get you in, Gargoyle says deliberately. You know, to talk, find an angle. I think that might be how to do it. I may have worked with someone who... Oh, twist my arm. Yes, it was Cantor's son. Gargoyle counts off a few fingers. Fourth cousin, grandnephew, or something. Oh, sorry, it's Gargoyle talking. There sure are a lot of Cantors, aren't there? Very busy, the Cantors. Point being, I may have acquired a digital token that'll get you an audience without getting shot on sight. From there, well, you also have a reputation. Tell Cantor to do some work for her. You're a hot item in the dark hypernet. What with everything you've been up to lately? Is hot good? Yoga taps at something on your datapad and your datapad chimes. Up to a point, there's hot and then there's radioactive. Right now you're definitely hot, but you'll want to be careful about reaching critical mass. Yes, we certainly don't want that, Corey adds. But this is wonderful. If Gargoyle can get you a way in, then you can somehow get Elisa out? Maybe make a deal? I'll do whatever it takes. I don't have a lot of credits, but if it would help. Okay. We're going to need a better plan than ask nicely. I've been keeping an ear out, says Gargoyle. You know, keeping a finger on the pulse of the sector. Basically. Basic responsibility, as my role as a top-of-the-line security consultant. Standard stuff, really. Keeping the hegemon out of the networks here only takes a few minutes a day. Clean the logs, update the firewalls, stir the ice. I could do it in my sleep. A curious mind like mine needs stimulation. Sure, what's your point? Canda's really mad about something, Gargoyle explains. Some gang of Pathers took something precious from her. She's putting out a call for the best mercs and captains. Maybe you'll answer it, the hacker says with a small smile. Chris nods enthusiastically. Yes, that could work. That's perfect. So, once something found and returned. I could do that, actually. The activity looks pensive. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Use Gargoyle's token to arrange a meeting. Okay, then. Cantor. That is... here, isn't it? No. I feel like I remember it. Ah! There, I'm on it. Hey, nice. Okay, great. We are probably going to fly away now. We're still hemorrhaging supplies like it's no one's business. We really are, aren't we? I mean, what is the state of my fleet? Yeah, it's just combat readiness, essentially. Good grief, this is... Maybe I'll make a little detour here. Go for some repairs. Also pick up some more supplies. Yeah, we are going to need thousands of them. I should have gone in with an even smaller fleet. But still, I didn't really know what to expect. So I'll take it. We did it. We were successful, but it's just been a bit pricey is the only problem. Yeah. Alright, here we go. There's a very small fleet there. Alright, repair the ships. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we'll take all of this. We'll take probably all your supplies as well. Oh no, we didn't really need all of those, but it's fine. Anything good here? Not really, no. Oh, they don't want those. You know what? I'm gonna have to sell these in case I get scanned. Just in case, basically. What do you want? We have a surplus of Enforcer class destroyer. Oh no, that's fine. You can keep it. How very generous of you, but I'm out of here. And we never did get scanned. That's fine. Alright, so here we are. Oh, we could just raid. Really? Okay, maybe I will do that. That's kind of funny. An opportunity. Okay, what sort of opportunities does this person have? Sorry, I'm in the bar at the moment. I need a steady supply of 5. We cannot do that, I'm afraid. Anything good here I maybe want to pick up? No, this is all very pricey. In fact, it might be worth selling a few bits of fuel. Yeah, I think so. They also want some supplies for not really the best price. I've seen much more expensive. Yeah. Mind you, this is up there, but not that far up there. Mind you, there's a place where we can buy supplies for really cheap. Well, that's... How many supplies do they have, though? 1,500 available. You know what? What if I do that? I give you, like, 500. 700. And then I go over there and buy some. That sounds good. Alright. What if we were to prepare a raid? You convene your senior officers to discuss the extraction of Elisa Zal. Counters dense swarming of heavily armed gangs. Enveloped by a stealth network. You also lack any real intel. Okay. Oh. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to pick up as many Marines as we can. Okay, it's something. It's not a lot, though. In fact, I might even come back here. Grab those supplies first. What was it from Novo Maxios? Pick up some more Marines. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk to them. I'm just going to go ahead and bust her out of there. Yeah, let's pick up Marines. Okay, we are... Oh, they appear to be in combat, but we're still going to launch our raid anyway. Okay, designate raid objectives. We've come along with more crew... Sorry, more Marines. Free capacity for ground support. We've added additional that. Experienced Marines, plus 35%, plus 50% there. Difficulty 1,000. We are coming in with a 60% effectiveness. Not enough forces for the... Oh my gosh, there really aren't. How many do we need then? No, really, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're one shy. Okay. Ah. Well, didn't... Okay. Let's have a quick look here. Where's some cheap Marines? There we go. No, that's the opposite. No, that's expensive Marines. Hesperus. And Jangala and Corvus. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. Oh. Hello. Quite a fleet here. They've even got a bloody... Look at that. Look what they've got in their fleet. Huh. They only appear to want to maintain contact. They're not interested in fighting me, which means they still see me as, yeah, a threat. Huh. Okay then. You refuse to serve me? I'm kind of tempted to ambush you, to be honest with you. Very tempted to ambush you. Oh, yes. Could we do this bloody... There we go, finally. Right. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes! Pursue them. What are your second in command? Let's do... A lot of the big stuff. There we go. How did we do? Pretty good. Consider ship recovery. Oh, that's so funny. That's too funny. I've gone ahead and stolen that. Right, hang on a second. Let's mothball you. There we go. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay. That's so funny. That's what you get for not trading with me. Honestly. Okay, let's see if we can do the raid now. Designate raid objectives. We can do it. Let's go. Alright, your Marine Commander submits a plan for your approval. Losses during this operation are expected to be moderate. There are a total of 1,045 Marines in your fleet. Okay. Suffer no penalty. Oh, I don't care about that. Right. We lost 110 Marines. My god, I bet it was a bloody fight. Yeah. You oversee the raid from your bridge. Your fleet provide EW cover and sporadic fire support for the breaching drones and marine shuttles. The raid hinges on mere minutes of chaos, all comms crackling with static, and only tight beam relays able to pierce the rain of EM scatter amidst clouds of chaff. Excuse me. Casualty reports roll in. Displays in your bridge bleeding more and more reds to fill the space with bloody glow. In the confusion, more than one team reports success. This can be sorted out later as quickly as they arrived. Your forces perform an orderly withdrawal, though battered and depleted. Sporadic gunfire rattles through the corridors of Kanda's den for a long time after your Marines pulls out. Okay, that's fine. Who cares about that person? Elisa Zal, though, we'll care about you, because we need you. I suppose I should thank you, Captain, she says, wiping a thin dusting of carbon ash from her face. What a glorious wreck your invasion has made of everything. At least we saved the... She looks sharply at a pair of Marines hauling a sealed case behind her. Careful of that. It's going to save us all. Your adjunct interrupts. Captain, we have a problem. Okay. You're filled in via comms as you rush back to the bridge. Kanda's comms are still offline, but she seems to have independent control of the stealth mine system. Tactical reports. Tactical reports. An envelope of mines closing around your fleets. Some are simple rocks with hidden warheads and neutral gas thrusters. Others have been loitering in phase space for Lord knows how long. There are more than PD can possibly handle. Tactical, what are our options? Sir, your officer says. Zal appears behind you, held back by a couple of guards. Captain, please listen. Kanda had me working on a new generation of stealth mines. I've got the codes to blow them, which might give us a chance. Just let me access a wide... just let me access a wide array comms station and I'll do it. And boom. Zal shoves your comms officer aside, who looks only somewhat offended, and starts furiously tapping at the controls. Within moments, a careful handful of novas blink across the tactical display. I hate how the interference whites out when that happens. Your tactical officer grumbles, and then reports, Captain, the stealth mines are cleared enough for us to disengage. Okay. Zal speaks up. Kanda will call her fleets. They usually loiter in nearby hyperspace. They'll come through the jump points, then straight for us. We've got a way to get out of the magic system without a fight. And you hear a smile on her face. In the equipment case, I've brought on board a fully operational Janus device. Now I've set course for... This isn't going to be another Glacier incident, is it? It won't be, says Zal, I promise. And besides, if it was, imagine the hammer that would fall on Kanta. Now I've set course. Just take us away from... Okay. Make it so. There's a pirate fleet there. They're looking for our fleet, but they cannot see us. We're okay. We'll go dark for now. This does seem to be working. Right, there is something orbiting. Yep, of course there is. Ow, they're holding a bloody vigil, are they? Well, not this again. I've dealt with this once before. Hook up the Janus device I don't think it matters, actually, because, okay, Nav, activate the Janus device and take us in. Okay, here we go. The hyperspace manifold pulses coolly, and then again, warmer. It's working. Your officers operate it with collective cool, but you can feel their tension. You're about to do what no one has done before for over 200 cycles. A distant keening touches your mind. You instantly review your command status displays. No hyperspace alarm, no systems alerts. No one else reacts as if anything's wrong. It's just in your head. An animal in pain. You try to concentrate on the sound and it slips away. You hear the thrum of life support, the rumble of engines, and soft chorus of the bridge consoles. Feedback into your officer's humanity. Everyone is watching the pulse of the gate. Okay. Oh wow, we've done it. So this means we can probably go to Glacier Gate, right? Initiate transit. And here we are. Yes, we did it. All right. That is it for this time then. We are going to head back to the academy and declare ourselves amazing and very successful. Bloody hell, that's all the extra marines as well, isn't it? Oy. Well, everybody, we've got a lot done today, so thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all next time.